Hey everybody, it's Avery A CPA, your CPA bestie here, and welcome to your winning season. I just want to welcome you guys to my channel, welcome you guys to me, give you a little bit about myself. I have been in accounting for over a decade. I got my CPA, I have a master's in business analytics, and I am well able, licensed, and certified to help you business owners to save on taxes, maximize your profits, and grow your business. What I have for you here today is something that I've been working on very hard. I worked on it myself. I wanted to make sure that everything was accurate, everything that you would need would be able to help you. It's beautifully made. I put in so much hard work and time into this tax tracker and calculator, the ultimate tax tracker and calculator that's going to help your business thrive. A lot of business owners miss out on tax savings and overpay the IRS simply because they are not keeping records of their tax payments, or they are paying additional fees for underpaying their taxes. And this tool is going to help bring all of that together. It's going to give you a really nice, cute way, quick way to see exactly how much you owe, how much you're going to save, and all of that is going to be provided in the dashboard. Okay, so I encourage you guys to take a look at this video so that I can give you a little more information on how to use the tax tracker calculator and tool, what how it's going to benefit you. It has so much benefits, and how you're going to walk away with not just a few dollars but a good chunk of savings, and then you'll look back and was like, wow, I can't believe I invested on this. So let's dive in.
So first, you're going to want to go to my website. Once you get there, it's not very far. You can scroll right here, put in your name, your email, your last name, and hit download. Take a moment and read what the benefits are and a little bit about myself and what I do, what people say. And that's, yeah, just come back here, fill it out. And it's going to get into your inbox. So it may go to your junk. So check your junk if you don't see it in about a minute or two. But definitely, you're going to get it. Once you get it, you are going to want to come open it up, and it's going to bring you to the cover page, which is page one. It has all of the key features and how to use it, entering your income expenses, due date alerts. Like, it's a lot of information here for you. You're on tab two, you're going to see the dashboard where you would input most of the information that is going to determine certain things like your taxes and the taxes owed. So you're going to choose your filing status here. The light blue boxes are where you're going to input information. Income info, and that's quarter one through quarter four, tax payments for quarter one through quarter four. And as you enter the information, this this will automatically calculate based on the factors that determine what your taxable income is. If your gross income based on the total of your income and your effective tax break, and so on and so forth. So you'll see things will switch between these as you enter in information. Now, I would say that you can enter in the information monthly, but this is optimized for quarterly. So when you do come in here, you want to put your total quarter's income in there. So on this first section of the dashboard, you'll see total expenses, your total eligible expenses and deductions, and that's because every deduction is not qualified. It's not qualified for the full payment. For example, meals only 50% at this time, unless things change, are eligible. And then you have your total tax credits, and that information is pulled from tab 5. You have your business deduction ratio, total expenses to eligible expenses, and that's these two. Tax payments year to date, this, and your percent of taxes saved. And this is going to be calculated by if you were charged taxes based on your gross income with no deductions and no credits, what would your tax liability would have been? So this shows your total taxes saved based on your deductions and your credits, and then your estimated taxable income. So that's income after your deductions and your standard deduction. Eligible expense by category. This is going to be pulled from tab 3. And that's going to be based on what your inputs are for your expenses. Your taxes owed is going to be your taxes owed after credits, deductions, while your total estimated taxes are your taxes based on your payments before any payments and any credits. So it's going to be a taxable income, what that tax expense is or liability is before you make any payments or any credits. And this takes into account payments, credits, and deductions. So next we have, the taxable income based on deductions, on gross income, which you would see. Your Q1 through 4 expenses, Q1 through 4 income, and these expenses are total expenses. So that'll be this broken down into quarters. And this is going to be your income less your expenses. So what you have in quarter 1 based on what you spent. So this is just for business development, not specifically taxes, but to give you an idea if your business is profitable for the quarter or not. So these two graphs just show your income and expense by quarters and your expense and income being compared. So you'll see here your expenses and you'll see your income. Like for Q3, we noticed that there were more expenses than there was income. And these are just random information. So I'm gonna give you one that is pre-filled with information so that you can know what goes where, but definitely just move all of the information that's there. Put your information there. So you're just gonna, you know, clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. Next, you're gonna see the expenses summary import, and that's gonna be based on 4 summarize, and you'll see the total expenses, the eligible portions of those expenses, and then the estimated tax savings based on those eligible deductions. And then you also see important dates. So on the dashboard around here during um, the year, you have 5 days before due date, and on the actual date of the due date, you're going to see a pop-up that says check your date. So actually, I think I'm going to make that. You're going to see that between the entire week. So from the first day of the week straight until the actual date, you're going to see check that important date schedule so that you can make sure that you don't forget and you don't mistakenly not give these people their money to pay fines. So here it's the bread and butter. This is where you're gonna put all the expense and deductions in. You have the date, the vendor, expense description, amount, receipt, or reference number, category, and the subcategory if you want to get a little extra fancy so you can help use that information to make better decisions because this is what you're supposed to be doing in business, right? And add your notes here. So these are going to be drop down. So you're not going to type these in. These are drop down. And if you need to add any, you go to tab 6 and add those categories in if you need additional categories or subcategories. But here is where you're going to see that information. So let's say I added another 50,000 to the expense for business meals. You will see that would have populated and increased, right? So this is where you will enter that information. We have a little button here for upload receipt to Google Drive. So when you click that, it's going to automatically take you to your Google Drive folder. I would advise that you make subfolders for each one of the categories and then input those receipts in there. Because remember, a receipt from the bank or the bank transaction or a receipt from the credit card is not it's not proof that you paid those. It's not. If you were to ever be audited by the IRS or myself as a CPA for any requirements that you may have, be it a loan document or so on, then I'm not going to accept your bank statement. I'm not going to accept the little credit card receipt that shows me you just charge your credit card for a certain amount because that doesn't tell me anything. That can be you paying for something personal, and I can't verify that. So you're going to get a letter or you're going to get an opinion that may not be as beneficial to you, right? So make sure that you got those receipts. Here, you're going to enter your tax credits and inputs. Now, this does not calculate and take into account phase outs, limitations, or if you're qualified for it. You're gonna have to determine that yourself for this page. If you want specific help and guidance, if you want to ensure that your specific tax circumstance or situation is being correctly adhered to, I'd advise that you reach out to a qualified tax preparation person or a CPA. Myself, I would recommend 10 out of 10, 5 stars would recommend. Come and let me help you, let me assist you. But for this right here, this tool is just to help you get that guidance, and it does not substitute for you getting tax preparation assistance and help if you see that you need it, right? But calculate it, put it in, and you can add any additional credits that you may have and the amounts. Like these forms are just the common ones and what the stipulations, requirements, or the credits are. So yeah, again, these are the categories where you would add for the expense input. This is a really nice, neat tool that's going to help you on your tax and business journey so that you can make sure you succeed, you beat the IRS at that game, because the only person that's going to lose is the person that doesn't play. The only person that's going to learn is the person who doesn't follow the rules. And the rules say you have to keep track. If you're not keeping track, then you're going to be losing friends. And that's not what I want for you. All right. If you, again, would like personalized tax help, plan strategies based on your specific circumstances, I suggest that you reach out to me. You can book your call right here. If you have this and you would like a review of your tracker, you can book a call here for a small fee to get me to review your tracker, to get me to review your information and make sure that everything is well. I would appreciate it. This again is a free resource that I would have taken my time to do. Leave a review. Let me know what you think about it to make sure that I keep this up to date. If you see anything that is going to require a little more effort or but I don't even know what to say. It just needs something. Let me know and I will help you. Let me know what you think about it. Recommend it to somebody else. Do not pass it on to somebody else. Let them sign up and get it themselves. Right? So I appreciate you guys. Again, welcome to your winning season. This is where the real people go to win. They come on over to Team Avery. They come on over to the AA team. Like y'all don't hear that? Like my name literally sounds like a superhero name, and I am your superhero. I'm gonna be the one to help take your business to the next level. I'm gonna help you to scale. I'm gonna help you to grow. I'm gonna help you to build wealth, not just for yourself, but for your children's children and your children's children. And that's what we're supposed to do. That's what we put here on earth. I'm going to help you guys further the kingdom, do exactly what it is that God placed on your heart for you to do. So I'm excited to see what we're going to do. I'm excited to see what the Lord is going to do. Come on in and let's get this done.